All right. Coming to you live from Sullivan Park Fire in the gym. This is the 110 floors for FDNY EMS Paramedic Ricardo Quinn. Dedicated to his wife Virginia and sons Nicholas, Adam, and Kevin. Taking our brother to the top of the tower. He was last seen at the base of Tower 2, assisting another paramedic who had debris that had fallen on top, and last seen bandaging up one of his brothers there at the base. So this is his 110, carrying him all the way to the very top. Just about to kick off the first vertical of 7. And shortly after that, we'll be at the 101st floor. A little few bit later, 110. So this is for Paramedic Ricardo Quinn from FDNY EMS's Battalion 57. Right now, this is for our brother who was a U.S. Coast Guard member prior to getting on with FDNY's EMS. And right now, this 110 floors is dedicated to his family, his wife Virginia, sons Kevin, Adam, and Nicholas, and FDNY EMS, and to our country. As I said a minute ago, he was former U.S. Coast Guard, and it said that back in 1988, he met his wife Virginia on Jones Beach, which was one of their favorite spots. It turned out that they met each other after he put his towel on the sand right next to hers. He was known as Mr. Sandman for creating life-size sand sculptures, to which I read his wife Virginia said some of them were nudes, but they were very tasteful. So right now, another brother is going to the 110th floor in the 343 commitment, and still counting. Right now, for Paramedic Ricardo Quinn out of FDNY EMS Battalion 57. So this is going towards that personal sacrifice that was made so that others could live. Ricardo Quinn had just had shoulder surgery. I was a paramedic working at Elmhurst Hospital. When 9/11 occurred, he dispatched, not in a unit, but by himself, to the Twin Towers, where he was known to have assisted multiples of people and assisted in saving multiples of lives. As I said before, the last he was seen was at the base of Tower 2, assisting another paramedic who had been injured by falling debris. He was seen opening and closing doors to an ambulance and the medic unit, and then he went back in. That was the last our brother was seen at Tower 2. For the sacrifices made so that others could live, he's going 110 floors, symbolically, to the top of the towers. For our brother, who's a veteran of the U.S. Coast Guard, it's also said that his wife Virginia actually went off, boarded a U.S. Coast Guard cutter, and took and released his ashes about 3 miles off of Jones Beach aboard the cutter. In his honor and in memory, our brother was a gentle soul, a great paramedic from what I read, was always kind to others. We will never forget our brothers who paid the ultimate price so that others could live. This is why we climb, to share their voice, to tell their stories. And right now, this is for Paramedic Ricardo Quinn. Another brother going to the top. From FDNY EMS Battalion 57th. As I said, our brother was selfless in his responding that he was on light duty because of a shoulder issue. This is his 110 floors. For his wife, Virginia, and sons, Kevin, Adam, and Nicholas. Your husband and father will never be forgotten. This is why we climb. Pushing them up. One brother closer to reaching the top. 71 brothers left to carry on completion of this 110 floors in the 343 commitment and still counting. As part of the original 343, before the and still counting will begin to take their place one by one. Those who work the pile, the ground zero, the recovery effort for days, weeks, and months until the mission was declared complete. They will never be forgotten. Our brother, Ricardo Quinn, a paramedic who met his wife in 1988 on Jones Beach, watching their sons. And from what I read, they had both recently been divorced, and they were there watching their children together. And that's how they met. As I said before, he was known as Mr. Sandman for his crowd gathering full-size sand sculptures, which were very tasteful, according to Virginia, his wife, even though she said that they were nudes, but tasteful. Right now, we're carrying our brother, to the very top. Brother Ricardo Quinn, a paramedic who was posthumously promoted to a paramedic lieutenant, or lieutenant paramedic. I'm not sure how they reach it over there at FDNY, but he was promoted to lieutenant as a paramedic after 9/11. Dedicated to FDNY EMS and to our country for his service in the U.S. Coast Guard. My brother is going vertical. Posthumously promoted Paramedic Lieutenant Ricardo Quinn is taking that climb symbolically beside me all the way to the top. For his wife Virginia and sons Kevin, Adam, and Nicholas, he will never be forgotten. He will always be remembered. His legacy will be told. Right now, our brother who responded to assist without being dispatched to the trade centers was known for helping save so many lives while he was there. Known to be a great paramedic, worked out of Elmhurst Hospital, which initially they thought he was there prior to finding out that he never made it to Elmhurst and instead went to the trade centers, to the towers. Seen at the base of the second tower, helping a fellow paramedic who had debris dropped on him, taking care of one of their own. Our brother made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. Part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history, where upwards of 25,000 were saved because of the bravery, valor, and heroism that was shown. And right now, this is his 110 floors, given on an honor and respect. This is the 343 commitment and still counting. Coming to you live in the gym in Summer Park, New Mexico. 110th floor memorial stair climb for Paramedic Lieutenant, posthumously promoted, Ricardo Quinn. Dedicated to his wife Virginia and sons Nicholas, Adam, and Kevin. He will never be forgotten. Pushing up our brother Ricardo Quinn, FDNY EMS Battalion 57th. Over. The halfway mark has been achieved now. For our brother. Taking him all the way. To the very top. A paramedic, a husband, a father, a son, U.S. Coast Guard, veteran, our brother, Ricardo Quinn, as I said before, posthumously promoted to Paramedic Lieutenant. Dedicated to his family, the FDNY EMS Battalion 57th, and to our country, where he served as a member of the U.S. Coast Guard. Our brother was 40 years old on 9/11. He was on light duty at the time. Responded to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil to take care of the injured. Our brother will never be forgotten. It will always be remembered. Working on the 5th vertical on 7. For Paramedic Lieutenant Ricardo Quinn. Taking him up. For his fond memories of Jones Beach, where he was known as Mr. Sandman, for creating life-size sculptures in the sand, which would draw large crowds. To service to his country in the U.S. Coast Guard, and to his family as a husband and father. We will never forget. Pushing him all the way to the very top. Our brother, Ricardo Quinn, taking his stretch to the top. 100-ton floor. On completion, 71 brothers left to carry. For our brother, Paramedic Lieutenant, posthumously promoted after 9/11, in recognition of the heroism they've shown, the lives he helped save. We're taking him up to reach the very top. For Ricardo Quinn, his service to his country as part of the Coast Guard, to his service to the citizens of New York as a paramedic with the FDNY Battalion 57 in EMS. Pushing them up all the way to the very top. 6th of 7th vertical. Taking him all the way. Promoted to paramedic lieutenant. Posthumously promoted. Ricardo Quinn, husband and father of 3. Husband in Virginia, father to Kevin, Adam, and Nicholas. We're going there. Pushing him up. Trying to get the mess cleared out a little bit. My brother, Ricardo Quinn, a husband and father, a veteran of the United States Coast Guard, lovingly known by Jones Beach as Mr. Sandman, for his life-size sculptures that he would create out of sand. For meeting his wife on Jones Beach in 1988, after he put his towel next to hers, to their family, to his sacrifice. He will never be forgotten. Dedicated to the FDNY EMS Battalion 57. Pushing him up to reach the ultimate top of the towers. Going there now. On this, the last vertical for our brother, posthumously promoted paramedic lieutenant, Ricardo Quinn. For his sacrifice, so that others could live. We climbed 110 floors, taking him to the top of the towers, where he sees He was seen last assisting a fellow paramedic who had debris following him to going back in Tower 2. Pushing him symbolically to the 110th floor. My brother was thought to be at Elmhurst, working as a paramedic, Elmhurst Hospital. But it was found out that he responded to the World Trade Center to help do what he could to save lives. Pushing him. To the very top of the 110th floor. For Ricardo Quinn. Going there now. Almost there. For his wife, Virginia, and sons, Kevin, Adam, and Nicholas. Your husband and father will never be forgotten. For service to our country and the U.S. Coast Guard, they will never be forgotten. For EMS, FDNY, Battalion 57th. We're going there now. Hundred 10 floors. Lieutenant Paramedic Ricardo Quinn. Rest easy, brother. We got it from here.